I'm Callie Plaguey. I'm here with Megan Sullivan.
Hey guys.
We're taking a look at the Detective Pikachu trailer. It's an upcoming spin-off Pokemon game for Japanese 3DSs coming February 3rd, with no signs of localization to the US yet. But there's a lot to see in this trailer, so backing up just a little bit, we're going to go back to the first bit of Japanese here because Megan did some handy translations.
Yes, it's not an exact one-to-one, but these are my personal translations. So we start off with, there's a mystery afoot in this town.
Mystery afoot, and I think that a lot of the imagery here reflects that. This is very film noir. So we have, Pikachu's shadow, his hat, his magnifying glass.
A strange meeting.
A strange meeting, which we think is this meeting. Presumably a trainer type. Pikachu's digging around for stuff. I like that he drinks black coffee, as a detective should. Walking through city streets.
A new tale.
A new tale is unfolding here. Mystery briefcase. And what is Pikachu saying here, Megan?
He's saying an incident has occurred.
Incident has occurred. So Pikachu's on the case. He's trailing some sort of perp here.
And he's saying, where's that guy going? Let's investigate.
And here he's saying daijoubu, which is, are you all right?
Are you all right?
This person is sort of not all right, but notice his outfit.
Yes.
He's wearing a red hoodie, which is important. And there he is. Turns out he's okay, but they're running away from something, and we're not sure what. It seems to be Pikachu's companion of sorts, partner in solving crime. So running Pikachu, running away.
Pikachu is awesome.
Yeah, this is interesting. It looks to be like a Japanese sort of school uniform sort of thing with the plaid skirt. What this would be is a last trainer class in Pokemon, which is just an interesting thing. Not really sure what she's doing, but Pikachu doesn't really seem to like it. And he's on his way. We think this is Boston.
Yes, in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a very distinctive-looking building, and there is a building that looks exactly like that in Boston.
Right, and that would be a great setting for a detective story. Here they are looking over the cityscape, having a little moment.
So their adventure begins.
The adventure's beginning. Nice hat.
This time, the hero is...
very interesting.
Very distinct voice, very different from what we're used to hearing.
Yeah, especially from a Pikachu. This is the title card. The Japanese title is roughly Detective Pikachu, Birth of a New Team. And I guess that's their pairing. So this says...
Yes. He looks cool.
Yeah, he's intimidating.
He talks.
And it looks like he's trying to get a clue or something from this person walking by, and she might not be noticing. Also notice the Pokemart in the background. It looks a little like a fancy city Pokemart.
So Nikume Nai, I think it means like can't hate, or you gotta love him.
Gotta love him. He has a lot of personality and a lot of sass.
He does. And a cool hat.
And this says...
Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. So what we have here are a series of in-game screens, what we think are in-game screens. At the top left is Pikachu drinking coffee with his partner. Bottom left is talking to Murkrow, presumably to get clues or information, probably kind of a hint at what gameplay will be like, trying to find out what we're trying to solve. In the center, we have Pikachu with some Pidovs, and in the bottom right, I think that's the most interesting one, they're approaching an Ipom, which looks wounded or something, and you'd think, okay, we're going to investigate what happened to this Ipom.
And they're saying, is that an Ipom? Like, they're racing towards it. They know something has happened.
Yes. The top right is just... looks sort of emotional. Someone's hugging someone. We're not sure if Pikachu's initiating this hug or not because he looks a little upset, but that would hint at maybe the emotional weight of what's going on.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what's going on that one.
Right. Moving on to this set of screens.
We got Cheeky Smile Pikachu.
Cheeky Smile Pikachu. We like his little smiley face on his notepad in the back there in the center. The bottom right is interesting because there's this fletchling flying towards a secretary of sorts, and he looks to have a message or something rolled up in his beak, sort of like a carrier pigeon. Not sure how that would tie into gameplay, but maybe accepting quests or getting information about, different perps or something like that, as far as detectives go. Anything else on this screen? I don't think so.
Nope. I think we can move on.
Okay, so this is an interesting set of ones. Up in the top left, Pikachu is running from a Trevenant, if you see that up there. This Pikachu doesn't battle. I think that's the most important thing about that screen.
Yeah.
Is this Pikachu is more of a talker, a problem solver than a fighter. I like his cheeky smile in the middle there.
And he's saying, this just got interesting.
Moo. So he found some information, presumably. Bottom right is that IPOM that we saw earlier. And what is he saying, Megan?
He's saying when the world happened. So this is the same IPOM that they saw injured in the previous screen. So obviously this is an overarching quest or mission story that you get to do in the game.
Right. I just love how much personality this Pikachu has. It's very distinct. So before we continue these, we're just pointing out he is... There looks to be like a Ludicolo or something, and they're having coffee with him. That's another, maybe they're investigating what is wrong with you, what's happened to you.
Yeah.
And Pikachu is talking to another Pikachu.
Yes, and the other Pikachu can't talk, which is sort of interesting. That makes Detective Pikachu ultra special. He's sort of like Meowth, where he can talk, where most Pokemon cannot.
Right, very unique. And how did this Pikachu get this power, which maybe is another thing that Detective Pikachu will have to solve, or we'll have to find out.
Yes, and in the upper right-hand corner, we notice a Pikachu looks to be holding a blackish-blue feather.
That would tie back to the Murkrow from earlier, I think. Possibly a clue. Maybe you're getting information from that Murkrow. That remains to be seen.
And basically, this translates to, it's Pikachu like you've never seen him before.
It is indeed. He has a very deep voice. Pikachu. So there again is the title card. Just note this isn't the first spin-off Pokemon game. We've had Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Channel, and stuff like that. This is the first one really of this sort, a detective sort of story where you're finding clues and stuff. There's no real indication if it's going to come to the US or anything or be localized, but that would be really cool.
That'd be very cool.
For now, it's coming to Japanese 3DSs on February 3rd.
Yes, on Nintendo eShop.
Yes. And for more on Pikachu and all things Pokemon, you're already in the right place. IGN.
Gotta catch 'em all.